All right, so today's June 3rd. Um, and New York session, I did enter a sell. I'm bearish today. Um, quite obviously, I mean, let's close out of this. We just see again market structure was bearish, shifted bullish here. Market structure came down. This was initially a lower high. I mean higher low. Pushed up, break a structure, bullish. Then we see a break of structure right here and here. So now we're bearish. We're seeing a quick pullback, but if we scale down, we do see pullbacks within the run. So I'm not really expecting price to come all the way back up here. When we already fulfilled pullbacks while creating this run. So I am expecting price to push down. Um, this morning I was looking for price to do one of two things: either break this low right here, I was looking to get my entry off of this break, or off of price. Oh, I removed it. Where was it? Right here. Price coming back all the way up here, tapping back into this supply area, which is looking like what might happen. I'm not too sure, but we did see price breakthrough, and kind of tapped down into this area of demand, probably looking to facilitate a pullback, or not really, just maybe just facilitating a lower high. Hold on. All right, so as I was saying, I was either looking for price to come down here, break structure to the downside, um, retrace back up and then pull back down. I'm not really, if price came below here, I wasn't really looking for price to come all the way back and break structure up here or sweep this liquidity. I mean, I was initially looking for liquidity sweeps of this area and this area, mitigating these areas. But if price broke structure here, I was that setup kind of was invalidated for me. However, I was looking for price initially when we were around here, around open, for price to come all the way up here to tap into this area of demand. I mean supply. Um, 1 hour supply, which broke overall structure. Right, we see this area was what led to the breakout, which led to all of this um, structure being broken. So we do know a lot of liquidity is resting above here. And a lot of strength, a lot of sell side strength. So that was an area of interest. However, considering we did see price break structure down here, scale down, see this clear break of structure to the downside. I'm no longer looking for price to push up. We now have this protected lower high, or protected high, which I am looking to hold. If not, then I will look for sells at around this area if we do get stopped out. But that's basically the trade idea I had for today. And we also see, I don't know why I deleted actually. Anyways, we had this area of supply again here, and we see it get tapped into, and we also see if we drag it back, we see that it does what I said yesterday. It taps back into this area where we broke structure through this lower low. I'm pretty sure. Push down, or this, yeah, lower low. We broke through this lower low, and now we're retesting at that same area where we broke through, which is also the same area where we have an area of supply, and just a lot of confluences for the for sells, honestly, for me. Um, Again, I'm not really looking for buys today. After the strong break of structure, I'm just not looking for buys whatsoever. So we're gonna see how price reacts. If price continues to just keep rallying up or just stays below this level, I don't think we have anything for fundamentals, like nothing substantial. We just go here, filter for medium. Yeah, we don't really have anything crazy, nothing that's gonna move price action um in an insane way. Do have NFP this Friday, some claims, but yeah, we might get stopped out. I'm not sure. Might see price sweep liquidity. Either way, I am gonna look for a re-entry if we get stopped out for sells. Um, this was a good setup. I'm not sure what I would rate this, but it was a good setup. I think a B, B, high C, considering we just got a breaker structure and we didn't really see our liquidity setup or anything that played, but we might see liquidity get swept here or just a tap back. If we see a closure back into the zone, then we could be confident we're gonna see sells. But um, yeah, I'll update you guys with whatever happens. All right, so price ended up dropping down. Very rocky trade. We saw price wick up here and then just for like 20 minutes stay up here in this area. One man until a little bit of news drops. I mean, we're gonna see if this moves price. And see what it does. Honestly, it's in a minute, so it's probably gonna drop at 10. Yeah, 10. So we'll just wait. As for this trade, we do see price slam down right after our stop loss holding strong. Very rocky trade. I would be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. Say that much. But so we see price slam down, and break structure again on the lower time frame, and again price comes back up to this area where price created a strong level of supply before slamming all the way down. Right. Move this right here. Boom. Slamming all the way down, and it's also. We're also retesting up here, the same area where we broke structure. So that same area of supply is where price broke structure previously. And also for here, the same area of, well, it's not really supply for this, but just the same area of overall resistance or overall area of reaction is where we see price retest to. So let's see. It was good news for US, so see what that does. Let's go to DXY real quick. See it pushing up. I don't really like to use this as an indicator or anything. If you see right here, pushing up, it can at times be useful, but I don't use it to overall trade. So yeah, we do see price hit our negative 27, but I am looking for price to continue down to negative 6.8. Mainly because this isn't just a, how do I say this? It isn't a lower time frame just try like intraday trade. Like this is more of a swing trade where we understand that market structure has shifted bearish. So we can understand that price likely isn't going to stop here. Yeah, we might get here, retrace, create a lower high, create some structure, and then continue pushing down. But this ain't our overall TP because we know that price probably isn't going to break major 4-hour market structure just off of this area alone where we have nothing beside it to really compared to. We do have this area of demand over here, but honestly it was a while ago. I'm not looking for this to hold. It's not recent. It was unmitigated, but this just gives us confluence that price might just retrace off of this area and then continue pushing down. But we see this breaker structure. We understand market structure and how once we see a breaker structure, we're expecting a pullback. Right, we're not expecting price to do this. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. We're not expecting price to do this. You feel me? We're expecting price to do this. And this is what price does do. Boom, 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 boom. You know, we got these deep pullbacks. You might even got like a liquidity sweep up here. Pull down. You know, like this is what we expect price to do. And sometimes gold is gonna be gold and not abide by any market structure whatsoever. So I mean that's what risk management is here for. To not get yourself cooked essentially. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna again just pause the recording and just come back, see whatever happens. But we got a deeper mitigation of the zone, so yeah, I'm just gonna be patient again. All right, so it's later on in the day after market close and open. Ended up getting taken out of the trade around this area here. I was planning on sticking on it in it, sticking in the trade, but we just got taken out of the trade by Lucid, so not too sure. Not mad about it. We are more than halfway done with passing the eval, so pretty good. Yeah, that was basically all for today. Pretty good setup, pretty good analysis. Nothing too crazy, but we did get a good analysis, saw what we needed to see, and took advantage. So, pretty good day. Going to see what happens tomorrow. Not too emotional at all. Just a chill day.